Ever had a nightmare so bad that you wake up terrified and shivering, but when you try to work out what scared you, you're left with a blank? Nothing about the dream was slasher movie horror, but you're left with a deep dread that sticks with you. I'm thinking of ending things as that kind of nightmare. A slow, simple story that nonetheless shook me to my core, and I can't stop thinking about it. The film follows a young woman traveling with her new boyfriend to meet his parents. It's the world's simplest premise for a movie, but it slowly just starts to melt. Jake comes to pick her up, and she's considering ending the relationship in her voiceover. Conversations in the car seem to start and stop and loop without resolution. After a brief talk, she starts thinking to herself, and Jake notices.
I'm thinking of ending things.
Huh?
What?
Before too long, you start to realize that the film can't quite decide what the protagonist's name is or what she does for work. Wait, how long have they been in this car? They should have gotten out of the car ages ago. Why is the film still in the car? Every conversation feels broken. Every scene goes on for too long or not long enough. Shots linger to the point of discomfort. All the tools you have as an audience to decipher the film are stripped from you one by one. You try to engage with the film on a plot level, work out what's going to happen, but the film refuses to set stuff up and pay it off. You try to work out what the characters want, but the characters themselves feel lost in the film, not knowing what they want or how to relate to anyone else. You try to figure out the themes, but the film muddles reality with metaphor so much that nothing feels like it has meaning. As you're struggling to ground yourself in the film, to get into a rhythm, you feel the dread set in. It's an extremely precise, clever film designed to make you feel small and alone and confused. You think that this will make you check out of the film, but it just draws you in further. You descend deeper into the madness, trying to find something to anchor yourself, trying to derive meaning. Throughout the film's runtime, it warps further and further into pure horror. It never lets up. If I were to prescribe a theme to this film, it would be of aging, of losing your grip on the world, of Alzheimer's. Even this feels wrong though, like trying to label everything to make the world more concrete and understandable. To me, the point of the film is the feeling of it, the feeling of trying to grab onto something while falling, of walking down the stairs in the dark, of ego death. Feeling your own sense of self be made foreign to you until you're separated from yourself as much as the world around you. I'm thinking of ending things as a film without monsters or scares or gore, but it's one of the most deeply upsetting things I've ever willingly seen. I love it.